Hi guys, this is Abla your lover. Thank you so much for clicking. Thank you. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, thank you so much for stopping by, and please do not make this the last. And if you're a returning viewer, I appreciate you for the support. I appreciate you for the thumbs ups. I appreciate you for the comments. I appreciate you for your subscription. I really do. Today we'll be having a quick one, and this is going to be about the separation that comes as a result of maybe career, the purpose of career, the purpose of making ends meet between parents, and how that would impact a child's upbringing. I've been talking about separation, and this is also another form of separation. Yes, in this case, maybe either of the parents would opt to raise the children, or they will agree, or they'll see the need depending on the environment where they find themselves. So, which is best suited for the upbringing of the kids. So, that's basically what we'll be spilling tea on today. And thank you so much. Thank you. If you're still there, I appreciate you for being there, for supporting me. I really want to thank you guys. I know I've not grown that big yet, but every step, every person who adds into the family, to the team lovers, is a big gain, or big win for me, for us. So thank you. So we dive in and we talk about separation. Yes, people get separated for so many reasons. People get separated because of conflicts, because of issues, because of misunderstandings, because of disconnection, dissatisfaction, and they say they are not compatible anymore. Yes, people get separated. But then now we'll be talking about separation for the sake of career, for the sake of ends meet, for the sake of making money. That also would influence in a way. It would influence in a way because that presence is not there, that notwithstanding. But then it's always important that if we have to make, maybe we have to separate from each other because of career purpose, we always try to keep in contact, keep in touch, and also we spend time together from time to time, maybe the holidays. Number one, keeping in touch. If you're separated, it's unlike a case of divorce or a case of abandonment. Even though in cases of divorce, people still come together from time to time to see how to bring up their kids in the right way, or they change shifts. Like they have periods where the child will be with the mother, the child will be with the father, but then there will be a problem because they don't see that love, the kind of love that has to be between parents. They just feel it on different ends. Okay, and then in the case of abandonment, you really don't have any contact, you really don't have any memory, or you have very little or no memory with either of, or which of the parent which has abandoned, or you're experiencing abandonment because of. So now we are talking about that separation that comes because of work. It's just important, it's very important that if you have to do that, it's good to always keep in touch. Not just keeping in touch, when I say in touch, good, or quality. Quality keeping in touch. Yes. It's not just about keeping in touch with the children, but also keeping in touch with the partner. You must not necessarily be married, but so long as you have children together and you are not intending to go apart, or maybe you are still intending to raise the kids together, it must not necessarily, and the only thing that's keeping you guys away from each other is the fact that you guys need to make ends meet. Maybe not as a couple, yes, like legally married, because there are so many people today out there who stay together, are happy together, but they are not legally married, and they have kids together and they raise them up together. Those are people, they have their choices. But then there are people who, okay, they believe that as Christians, or people who are Christ like, you need to be married, fully wedded, for you to be together and raise your kids. properly or raise godly seeds, that is another case. That's another topic on its own. I'm not out for that today. But then I'm talking about the separation because of career. First of all, keeping in touch not only with the kids, but also with the parent who is currently living with the kids, whosoever is away. You need to have a cordial relationship, a happy communication system. You need to communicate in a good way that will also make, and not just communicating in a good way, but also in the presence of the kids so they learn something. They say that distance is not a prerequisite for fighting, for misunderstanding, for a breakup, for distrust, for infliction of pain. At least if you do that, it brings them in a place where they know, okay, they have somebody and this person is there and is for them, not against them, or not withholding themselves from them, from the kids. So that's the first part of it, keeping in touch, communicating, and not just any kind of communication, but quality communication, the kind of communication that will make memories. Also, in the situation where you have an opportunity of taking break or holidays, you don't need to go spend the holiday period maybe with friends or somewhere. Sometimes you could decide to do that, but not always, given that you spend very little time with your family. No matter what, even if you have a misunderstanding, this would this is I'm not a relationship or marriage counselor or something, but I'm talking on the point of being a child who could be raised, or who is raised by parents who have to part ways for career purposes. It's very important. The kids are a primary focus in your life. Once you start having children, that becomes a primary focus in your life, because if they are not mentally balanced, if they are not emotionally balanced, and if they are not happy, definitely it would go down into so many areas of their life, even with their relationship with you as a parent. So it's good that you make that situation, you make that environment a conducive one, a happy one, a comfortable one, a peaceful one, a loving one. How? Always create time. You won't have break and you rush to spend it with maybe some friends somewhere. You rush to spend it with, or when you're coming around, you're just passing. No, you cannot just pass. You need to show interest. Oh, I've been away. How has it been? Like, what has been going on? What are the challenges you face? Is there anything you like to tell me? Is there anything you want to share with me? I'm here for you. I've not been there physically, but right now I'm here for you. Anything, anytime, anything at all you wish to see, you can say it, because I'll be here, or I am here to answer the questions and to make you understand anything you're not understanding, whether at school, with friends, in your relationships, everywhere and anywhere. That time, you could decide that, okay, you'll be doing that maybe once a month, depending on how tedious or how demanding the work is. You can decide that you'll be doing it once in 2 months. You can decide that you'll be doing it maybe once a week, or once in 2 weeks, even once in 3 months or 6 months. But then, if you tell your family that you who is has to leave, because if it's the mother of the kids who is leaving for career purpose, leaving the man, which most often it's always a man leaving for career purposes. But if it's the mother leaving for career purposes, and you tell your husband and your kids that, or you guys agree that now this is the situation, I'll be coming back, coming home at this, and once a month, monthly, once a month, and you come spend maybe a couple of days, a weekend, or a week. It depends on how your work is, and you agree that this is it. I will be coming once a month to spend this period, even if I don't end up spending up to this period, but at this duration of time. But at least I would have to come around once a month. That is it. You should stick to it, because once you miss a month without coming, it's clear that there is a problem. You might be having misunderstandings with your partner, as parents who are raising up kids, you might be having misunderstandings with your partner, and you skip a month without coming because of those misunderstandings. By the way, that should not have any issue with you not coming, because you're not just coming for them, you're coming for the kids as well. So you should always try to make that time, make it happen, make the moment happen. And also, if it's something that you cannot handle, because if you cannot help it, you must miss it, you should both inform the children. You won't just be telling the child, or it's clear there's a problem, there is a problem. It's not easy. I'm not trying to tell somebody how to raise their kids or how to manage their relationship. I'm not that person, but I'm just speaking um from an area, or from the child's perspective of how you see it. Okay, mommy is not here or dad is not here, and I know they'll be coming at least once a month, because definitely when that month comes or runs out and you're not there, oh, what happened? What happened? And if there's an issue, no matter what, it doesn't have, if you have an issue with your spouse or with the partner or whoever, it cannot, I said whoever, because nowadays people get married to men, women get married to women. So I'm not on that page, but those people have children. Those people have children, and they also have to be raised, and raised properly. So, however it is, if you have an issue with your spouse or your partner, you have to keep that aside when it comes to the children. You're not only coming for the children, you're not only coming for your spouse, you're coming for the children as well. And once you present yourself, you make yourself available, you spend quality time, they will not feel abandoned. They will not feel left out. They will not feel less. They'll feel like you are there, you are for them. Whatever thing you're doing away, while you're away, is for them as well. And when you come back, you make them feel your presence. It's not just about making the money, but also being present. Also, also showing them, also manifesting things that will make them feel loved, make them feel valuable, make them feel like you love them. It's not just about making the money. Yes, it's not just about that. How are people who don't really have the money? Life continues, but they have each other. Money is good, yes, but time, quality time, memories is better, or memories are better. It's very important to note this. It's not easy, yes. Things happen. It's not easy for people who are career orientated to come together but yet are not together. What do I mean? You're a couple but yet you're not together, and then you have to raise children. It's not easy sometimes. A lot of these things cause divorce when they are not properly managed, and which is a greater problem for the kids they are raising. It's not easy, but we have to try. So the first one is communication, the second one is spending quality time. Quality time in meaning that you have to engage. Some people will come around but they are not present because they don't engage. Yes, you don't engage. As what do I mean you don't engage? Okay, you're there, but you're not active. You're just like, you're just letting things slide, or you're just like do whatever. When you mean engagement, when a child, maybe you have to spend 2 days, let's say weekend, the child is there. Definitely, how was school this week? What are the assignments you were given? How do we do it? You try to engage. If they are doing something, you try to engage. You don't just come and say, okay, I'm here, I've missed the good food. Maybe your spouse will prepare for you and all you want is just to eat, and you have a quiet time, maybe because you're away from work, you think you now have to lock up yourself in the room, and then you engage. There are people who are together but are not raising kids together. There are people like that. Sorry. They are together but are not raising kids together. Because when you are not there, you communicate, you call from time to time. If you cannot call always, for some reason you cannot put a set time to always make phone calls or talk online, when you have to do that, you do that well. When you come around, you spend quality time, you engage during that time. Yes, and then the money you've made, you come along with gifts and all of that, you spend time including making expenses. That's how you handle those issues. You're not just also, it's not also about the children or not just about the spouse, but both the spouse whom who has been away, and also for the kids who have been waiting for you. That is it. Sometimes also the kids also move to meet you and spend quality time. But all of this has to do with communication. All this video is trying to drop, or what I'm dropping concerning giving children value, even in the situation where the kids are apart for career purposes, is being able to communicate. You bring value, you bring some kind of, they know that you are for them. Whatever thing you're doing out there, you're doing it for them. When you come around for breaks, you try to keep to maybe the schedule of breaks. Like if you say it's monthly, you keep to it. Not just that, you engage when you come down for breaks. If you're somewhere, once you're coming, you come down, or you come, why, I don't know what I'm saying, come down, I really don't know why I'm saying come down, because it could still be going up. But whenever you're coming to have a reunion, you need to engage, you need to participate in the things that are happening in the kids' life. You try to ask questions. That way they will not feel alone, they will not feel abandoned. But then when you're just there and all they see is the money, you don't communicate. When you come around, you don't even come around. When you come around, you don't spend quality time, or you don't even stay with the kids. They still feel left out. Thank you so much. If you know anybody who has been in this situation, or who has experienced something like this and has overcome, maybe you can tell us how they managed it. Or if you, other than what I'm saying, the 3 points about communicating, like people who are together as a couple and they have kids and they have to raise these kids, and then they have any other way other than being able to communicate, being able to maintain their visiting schedules, and also being able to engage during visiting. If there are any other points to add to this on for people who are apart, are together, they are apart for career purposes or one reason or the other, that can help in the raising of their kids or in the bonding of their family. If there are any other points, I'm open to it. We are open to it. Drop it at the comment section. Let's have a conversation. Please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to click the notification bell. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for listening. If you're still here to this time, thank you. Bye. See you in the next one.